what the hell is our cause in America today? If anybody can answer the question, I'd sure like to hear it, because after a quarter of a century plus in uniform, I've yet to be able to figure it out. And that's a problem, because to me, the only thing that I see happening in America right now is we are focused on being the source of status quo. We are the agents of status quo, and that scares the hell out of me. It scares the hell out of me because we know in any ecology, the only thing that subscribes the logic of status quo is a monoculture, and monocultures wither and die. And that is why we have to come to grips with this little idea of grand strategy, because grand strategy is the only thing in this nation, the only organizing logic, the only discipline that's going to allow us to address what a cause of America ought to be in the 21st century. And we said this one concept kept coming back to us. It was the concept of sustainability. Yeah, I said it. You know, Marine said sustainability. Forgive me, please. All right? But sustainability could become the organizing logic, the national strategic imperative for this country. And it's not just because it's fluff, it's because it frickin' works. When you look at the concept of sustainability, particularly the ecological definition of sustainability, it maps directly to our enduring national interests of prosperity and security. Our big challenge today is not on the map. It's right here. It's around us. It's on this little pill floating around out in the universe. It's global unsustainability. We have fundamentally, by the middle of the century, not only do we have to fold in 9 billion people into the world, we've got to fold in 3 billion people in the global middle class, and when they arrive, that's a 300% increase in resource consumption. Which leads us to the next part of which is the big challenge, is that we are depleting the ecosystem at a rate that we've never seen before. We just don't have enough shit in the world to support what we're doing. And the cool thing about it, because we are frickin' Americans, is if we strap on those sustainability goggles, we can see an opportunities-based way out. We don't have to bury our heads in the sand or up our ass. We can do it with opportunity, economic opportunity, right? And if you put on those sustainability goggles, 3 things stand out. 3 big bins of demand that can create that economic engine for a 21st century revival, not only for the United States, but for the world. And that's around walkable communities, yes, housing. We just heard that just a couple minutes ago. Housing, regenerative agriculture, and a productivity revolution. And the thing is we can dust that idea off and put it into play right now today with the concept that Patrick Doherty, wherever you are, raise your hand, the guy came up with the term of full spectrum sustainability for the work that we're doing. If you could take all these functional sectors of food, water, energy, built environment, transportation, put them together into a framework, an economic framework, closed-loop systems, if you will, and have a place where public, private, civil sector can converge, and most importantly, engage our citizens on Main Street. Now we're on to grand strategy. Now, some of you may say, that's utopian. That can possibly happen. Well, bullshit. It can happen. It is happening. But I can think of no other cause for America that subscribes to the finest and best traditions of this nation, that is more worthy of a cause for our children and our grandchildren. And most importantly, where we find this cause of sustainability in the United States, we truly, truly find the cause that in a complete measure will be the cause of all mankind. Thank you. Thanks.